Hi guys. Well, the other day I uploaded a video about John Smedley and how he hates microtransactions, and I think most of us out there as gamers hate microtransactions. And here's another story that's come out about the problem with microtransactions. Now, GameSpot, I think it is, GameSpot have reported a story about a guy called Lance Perkins, and he discovered that his son had run up charges in excess of get this, $8,000 on his credit card. They came from microtransactions for FIFA. Now, we all know that FIFA is one of the biggest offenders when it comes to microtransactions. And while I like the game, I've been moaning for a long time about the Ultimate Team and the way in which basically it's set up to make you spend money. Let's be honest. And this is just another example of what can happen when you've got these microtransactions. Now, obviously, we don't want to go over the top here. This is a one-off, or at least it's a rarity. So it's not going to be very often that you're going to get bills of this magnitude being run up. But, you know, it is possible, and you do get sucked into these things. If you start buying microtransactions, you can easily spend a lot of money. And unlike when you buy a game and, you know, you've got that game and then, I don't know, 3 months down the line or something, you buy some DLC, which I also have an issue with in some instances. I haven't got an issue with DLC per se, but I do have an issue with it sometimes. And maybe I'll do a video about that in the future. But with DLC, there is this limitlessness to the amount of money you can spend. And it is similar to me to gambling. You know, you spend a little bit of money, it kind of gets you something. With gambling, you might win something, or with DLC, it might give you a little edge in a game or something. So then it encourages you to spend a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And before you know where you are, you've spent, I don't know, $8,000. No, for most of us, we wouldn't spend $8,000, obviously, or even $800. But, you know, it is very easy to run up a bill and spend more money than you would otherwise want to spend. And the other day I did the video that looked at the fact that some developers were obviously having issues, or at least John Smedley was having issues with the very idea of microtransactions and the way in which that affects the production of a game. But this is the other end of it. This is the effect it has on the consumer, on the gamer, on us as customers. And it says to us again that this is all about making money. Now, obviously, I don't begrudge anyone making money from producing a good product. But microtransactions are not the sign of a good product, in my view. Microtransactions are the sign that money and monetary considerations have become far more important than producing something that is of high quality. And this is just an extreme example of what we all know to be the case. Money rules where microtransactions are concerned, and that has a negative effect on developers, as evidenced by what John Smedley said in his article, and on gamers. And as I say, this is an extreme example of that. So I'll say it again. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Please, developers, please, can we stop this? Can we just get rid of microtransactions? I know I'm in effect pissing in the wind, and I know I'm not going to change anything, but I wish I could. I really wish I could. Because this is actually having a negative effect on the industry, and it will do in the long term, in the same way that the attitude of the music industry had a negative effect on the music industry. You let the people who have hold of the purse strings take charge of what's going on, and you will destroy it. Or at least you'll have a detrimental effect on it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that one. You guys are going to get used to me moaning soon. And yeah, that's it anyway. I will speak to you guys again soon. Bye.